Common sense approach. Message to the American people. Mike Tyson edition, part 3. Now, I don't know if you guys seen this situation where this tribe down in New Zealand stood up and basically started singing a tribal song in the parliament, basically the Congress hall that in New Zealand. And shout out to those people if they, finally standing up for themselves and letting the people there that they feel is oppressing them in the world know they ain't going no more. But it's just a coincidence to me that the tattoo on Mike Tyson's face is inspired by these people's tribe down in New Zealand. I think they call it a Mohi tribe. Pardon me if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. But it's just a coincidence that, this took place, and then, his boxing match with Jake Paul, and it don't matter if he won or lost. It's just something to think about. So what I really want to say is, again, shout out to these people, but also keep an eye on this young lady. I'm not saying for good or bad. I'm just saying keep an eye on her. When things like this occur, I put people to the side, but I keep an eye on them. Because she'll be the type of person that they'll bring to you later for a deception. Oh, it's a strong woman. She's standing up. Look at, she's a woman of today, moving forward. They're going to have her all on magazines and probably baby dolls and cartoons, pillows and little snuggly things. And next thing you know, come 10 years down the line, she deceiving the young ladies in the world. Or she's inspiring. Either or. I'm not trying to throw out there like that. I'm just saying keep an eye on her because it's a coincidence. It's just something to think about. Don't be surprised if 10, 15 years down the line, Jake Paul bring your kids a deception. Pardon me, children. Because kids are baby goats. The greatest of all time. But nevertheless, pardon me. Yes. Don't be surprised if down the line Jake Paul, bring a deception to your children. He will be what you call now to your children. I mean your children as a fearless person, a person that takes chances, that's not scared, that's not afraid. He fits perfect for a future leader as he continues to climb the scale of your children's hearts. Okay? That's what it's all about. That's how they brought you Donald Trump. Years and years of seeing him out there amongst the people. It was perfect to bring him forth as a leader now. They kept that visual on him for so long. They made you feel like you know him. Made you feel like he one of you. Okay? And this is what they do. See, these people are 10, 15, 20, maybe more years ahead of us when it comes to situations like this. They plan this stuff. They pre-thinkers. I call them pre-thinkers. They thinking way ahead of us. Way ahead of us. So just don't be surprised if down the line, you're older now, because it's not about you, it's about the children. And you sitting back and you see her, you see Jake Paul trying to lead your children in a certain direction or that next generation. Just don't be surprised. There's nothing you're going to be able to do about it, because what they do is wait to us, who are the adults, right now, basically the spearhead of the country, the age or the generations. They wait till we get older and don't have the energy to care no more. We thinking about the rest of our little life that we got left. And so then they'll bring it to you when you can't really fight no more. Just like they now tell people that, the government has something to do with putting cocaine in the community or guns in the community, or might have been involved in certain people being assassinated. And it was people back then saying, man, they involved in this, they doing this, they doing that. People were like, y'all crazy, sit down. Why would your government do this? Why would they be involved in this? Why would the CIA? Why would the FBI? Man, this is what they doing. They locking us up. They falsifying these charges and everything. People was calling them crazy. Now they making documents and movies telling you that they did it. But the people who cared then don't have to fight in them no more. That's why I say they use time as a weapon. Your heartstring, your memory. These are things they use as weapons. Your history. They got to bring you some type of slavery movie every few years, or a struggling black person, or some love story between a black and white person. They always got to bring you something like that. They got to play on you every so many years. They got to keep opening up that wound. So just don't be surprised if in the near future you see her on the big stage and Jay Paul. This common sense approach. I'm out.